Any tips for sleep? Buckle up because I've got a few. Let's start off with sound. The use of noise masking earbuds, including your regular old foam earplugs, is an effective strategy to improve sleep quality and reduce daytime sleepiness. And for some, the use of pink noise or another noise generating machine can also improve sleep quality. However, data is mixed, and complete noise blocking appears to be the most effective. If we then move on to light, the combination of earplugs and an eye mask drastically improves sleep quality and subjective well-being, especially in those exposed to a simulated high-light, high-noise environment such as an ICU environment. And it has actually been scientifically proven that if you let your sister pick out your sleep mask, it drastically improves sleep quality. Keeping on the subject of light, wearing blue blocking glasses before bed may be an effective strategy to improve sleep quality. But an even more effective strategy is to completely eliminate the use of technology prior to bed, because unfortunately the use of any device at bedtime is associated with an increased risk of sleep disturbances and reduced sleep quality. But importantly, what we also see is that sunlight exposure throughout the day, especially in the morning, also improves sleep quantity and quality. Practicing the 0.1 Hz rate of breathing before sleep, in which you reduce your breath rate to approximately 6 breaths per minute, has been found to improve sleep quality. And so have other breathing practices such as box breathing and extended exhale breathing. If we look at temperature, both too hot and too cold environments can reduce sleep quality. And it does appear that 32 degrees Celsius is the most optimal temperature for sleep. However, depending on your personal temperature regulation, you may find for you it's a few degrees above or below this. Conversely, we do also see that passive warming prior to bed also improves sleep quality. This could be in the form of a hot shower, a foot bath, or whole body bathing. Next, we have exercise. Both physical exercise and mind-body exercises, such as yoga or Tai Chi, appear to improve subjective sleep quality. But understand that high-intensity exercise close to bed is the most likely physical activity modality to disrupt sleep quality. Therefore, if you are going to exercise close to bed, it would be recommended to engage in lower intensity exercise and move any high intensity exercise earlier in the day. We can finally move on to eating and drinking. The further away from bed we can eat and drink, typically the better our sleep quality. However, many people find if they eat or drink too far from bed, they go to sleep hungry and it disrupts their sleep quality. So it's important to find a happy medium. One important thing is a specific amino acid called tryptophan is converted into melatonin within the brain. This is the hormone that keeps us asleep and drives us through each and every sleep stage. Dietary tryptophan, and therefore dietary protein, is associated with improvements in sleep quality. Additionally, when the consumption of tryptophan is combined with carbohydrate consumption, the increase in insulin can help shuttle more tryptophan into the brain. Therefore, for just one of your meals during the day, especially if you are following a relatively low carbohydrate diet, it can be helpful to combine a tryptophan-rich protein along with a source of carbohydrate to help increase tryptophan influx into the brain and improve sleep quality. If you are going to touch on are things you might want to avoid, it would be recommended to consume your average cup of coffee at least 8.8 prior to bed to not have any effect on your sleep quality. And your average serving of pre-workout, which typically contains about 220 milligrams of caffeine, should be consumed approximately 13.2 hours prior to bed, so it has no noticeable effects on your sleep quality. But because caffeine metabolism is different depending on the individual, some people find that the consumption of any caffeine actually disrupts their sleep quality. And finally, although alcohol can help you get to sleep, it disrupts sleep quality. Therefore, it would be recommended to avoid alcohol, especially at night. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.